Alright, so for this box right here, let's go ahead and check it out. Flight Torque, Sportsmax servo, engineered in Australia, made in China. And here will be your specs. I'm going to include it on the review, so you don't have to bother trying to read it from here. And that's what we got. Quick, simple, and easy box. No thrills. Nicely packaged inside. Standard servo colors. Brown for ground, lighter red for power, and the lighter yellow, shade of yellow for signal. This is analog, full metal gears. And I'm gonna go ahead and open it up later so you can see it. And overall, standard servo, feels nice. My understanding is that they are waterproof. I have yet to test that, but I will eventually. But let's put that for the side and see what comes with it, the accessories. Alright, standard accessories. You know, your basic servo arms for whatever your craft may be, from boats to RC planes to 3D helicopters. 4 screws, 4 grommets, and these little end caps that I'm not familiar with in their application for RCs. And the head screw. Goes in, no problem. I believe that's a M3 if I had to guess. Stand by. Servos is a little dusty. Trying to see if I can clean that out. Had a few, like a little bit of metal shavings or plastic, probably from adding this here. Everything snaps on well. No issues. Yeah, strangely enough, it had like a little bit of shavings. I couldn't tell if they were metal or plastic, but no biggie. One thing that I will say is I wish they included a longer screw, or maybe an extra screw for the head. I had a hard time over here with this one. I had to put in a longer screw, so it's no big deal. I just wish they had an extra one, because it seems like they have everything you could want. They have everything. Just I would have benefited from a longer screw. Aside from that, I can't see any other issues. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Alright, so opening this up is gonna be pretty straightforward. Just remove the 4 screws. And would you look at that? Beautiful. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. It's well lubricated on the right areas. Shiny metal. No complaints here. Now I noticed that there was no gasket. I don't know how they're advertising as a waterproof. Usually when they advertise waterproof, I see gaskets. So that's something that I'll check on later down the road. But for the time being, I wouldn't consider these waterproof. And that pretty much does it for the analog servo. It's well built. I have no complaints. I don't see any lack of quality. Plastic is solid. Everything works as it should. I already tested this out. I put it on the car and ran it a few times. I will include a video of that. And for 20 bucks, or 2 for 15, or 3 for 15, or 4 for $15, it's a lot of value. It's good to go. And a quick tip on servos: don't ever use plastic servos, plastic gear servos. That's the worst you could do, at least in my experience. I've had nothing but drama and issues. They break, the little pieces fall inside. It's just not even worth getting into. Metal gears is the way to go, so I can definitely advocate that. Go this way with metal gears. Alright, stuff everything back in, nice and neat. And moving on to the second one. Now this, like I said before, is a very impressive little servo, and I'll show you right now. It's got the metal gears, high voltage, runs between 6 volts and 8.4 volts. Very awesome. So let's get to it. High voltage, brushless. And digital. Nice flashy red. Metal gears. Got your servo wire, ground, power, signal. And it actually looks pretty cool in the front. As you can see, it's got the little rings going on there. Alright, so let's see what else we can do with this. Let's see what it came with. Here we got the accessories. Same as the other one. Got your servo arms. Got your grommets. About to say, it looked like I was missing one, but it's all here. Got these little pins. Probably what they're for. Who knows? Yeah, if I had to guess, this is what it would be for. Don't know though. And tiny little bolt head. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up real quick, see what we got. Very nice. It's well lubed in the right areas. Full metal. And I kind of want to explore here, but that'd be a mistake because I'm not too sure what I'm doing in this area. Damn, look at the size of that motor. Very nice. Alright, now, where was I? Okay, so let's put everything back. No issues here. Everything looks clean, looks nice. Same as this one. Same with this one as the other one. I didn't notice any gaskets. However, everything is so well. Everything fits so precisely and so nicely that I wouldn't be surprised if, in fact, it was very water resistant. Waterproof, I couldn't tell you, really. Actually, let me check the head real quick. I don't see any gaskets down here or through here, so I'm not a servo expert. However, I would not risk this with water. All right, and that's that. Overall, my general impressions with these two servos, this right here is the star of the show. I love this servo. Everything about it is awesome. I mean, brushless, that means it's not going to go down on you anytime soon. You know, brushed motors, the strands inside, they eventually wear out. Brushless motors pretty much will last forever. The bearings will go before anything else. And high voltage, so high torque. It's got all the torque I needed for this rig right here. And I haven't had any issues with it. So overall, bang for buck at $63 if you get two. 2, 3, or 4, you get, these are worth $63. That's amazing. Great bang for buck. Very happy with the servos. I'm gonna go ahead and do some test videos and take it from there. Good to go. Trying to get it as precise up and down as possible. And I love it. Really love this servo. If you listen closely, you'll hear pretty much nothing. The other servo, you can hear the gears grinding. Not the gears, I'm sorry. The signal as it tries to correct itself and, you know, do the movements. With the digital, you can't hear anything, which is pretty freaking amazing. Nice, smooth, like butter. All right. It's faster than the other servo. Ouch. And nothing but good things to say. I really enjoy this digital servo. This is great if you're on a budget, you know, $20 for one, $15 for 2 to 4 of them, but $63 for 2 or more of these, or $84 for one, that's okay, but $63 for 2, 3, or 4 of these servos is a steal. And actually, the more you buy, the bigger your discount. So if you're on if you want best bang for buck, this is your start player here. Especially if you're into 3D helicopters or even crawlers. I love how this servo performed on my crawler here, my Tamiya CR01.